Cincinnati Reds outfielder Will Benson had one of the hottest streaks so far this season. He hit a home run in 4 straight games and had 5 total home runs in that span. We are going to break down the 4 home runs he hit against the Cleveland Guardians from May 16th to May 18th. Let's jump into the first game of the series, where Benson comes up against Tanner Bibee in the second inning with runners on second and third. After taking the first 2 pitches, Benson fouls off a sweeper on 1-1 and fouls off another sweeper on 1-2. Bibee comes back with his 4th sweeper in a row, but Benson is ready for this one and is all over it, hitting it into the right field seats. If we take a second look at this pitch, we will notice that Naylor wanted the pitch down, but it ends up being located in the middle of the plate, slightly on the inner half, and that miss in location ends up hurting Bibee. Moving on to the second game of the series, Benson is leading off in the 5th inning against Slade Cecconi. After fouling off a first pitch slider, Benson passes on 2 fastballs out of the zone. On the 2-1 pitch, Cecconi throws a curveball and Benson jumps on it for his 2nd home run of the series. If we take another look at this pitch, we will notice that Naylor is set up outside, but Cecconi's curveball runs inside to Benson. And just like last time, this miss in location results in a home run. Luis Ortiz is on the mound for the Guardians in the 3rd game of the series. In Benson's first at-bat against him, he hits a single on an inside fastball. In his second at-bat, Benson takes the first 2 pitches and then swings and misses on a 1-1 slider. On the 4th pitch of the at-bat, Ortiz throws another slider, but this one is inside to Benson and he hits his 3rd home run of the series. By now you may be thinking that the Guardians probably should not pitch inside to Benson anymore. You would be correct, they should not, but they do anyways. The result is the same the 4th time around when Hunter Gaddis tries to throw a slider inside to Benson. He hits his 2nd home run of the game and his 4th of the series. It seems pretty obvious that after seeing those results, pitching inside to Benson is not a great idea. If we take a look at the data, it tells us exactly what we would expect. Benson crushes anything in this part of the zone. These are his slugging and WOBA zones from 2024 when he had a pretty underwhelming year overall. Despite that, he still crushed pitches in this location. I did some additional research on his games from when he came back on May 10th this year up until the end of the series against the Guardians on May 19th. In that 10-day span, Benson did not swing and miss a single time on a pitch in that location. Of his 11 batted balls in that zone, he had 7 hits and an average exit velocity of 99.3 miles per hour. Although this is a small sample size, it emphasizes the point that the Guardians should not have been throwing pitches to Benson in that location. We know that some pitches were a mistake and not supposed to be thrown there, but the last 2 pitches that he hit home runs on were both meant to be inside sliders. By this point in the series, regardless of what the overwhelming data already tells us, the Guardians should have known, simply based on the results from the first 2 games, not to pitch low and inside to Benson. Hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown on Will Benson's impressive performance from his 4-game home run streak.